Good morning, traders. It's E from MarketWizards.com and eminywizard.com, and it's about 20 after 9 on Friday, the 15th of March. Beware the Ides of March. Someone has suggested to me on Twitter, and for those of you who are superstitious, I guess so. All right, we call 29 and a half, 29 and a quarter as our resistance target. We felt that was the risk and reward location because we still do have one more target up there, and actually even the 33 and a quarter target to take out that prior high. So risk and reward, we did not like the idea today of 4 gaps up in a row, just too egregious. So we felt the convenient trades had better odds taking the short, and targets along the way try to obviously get back in and retest that 22 to 21 that was taken out overnight, a third time through trade, and try to get back to the 19 and a half middle zone. And below that, targets obviously became a dimer at 16 and suggested cover everything by 16 to 16 and a half, and use 12 for our support for anybody that's buying the profit-taking push. Here's a 10-minute chart that we've been watching, and you can see came down into our pivot point and into our rain line. So we'll migrate over to a 15-minute chart. But for now, we've got a range type trade. Yesterday's low held, and then we scooted up on low volume overnight and come down, and we're still doing some range type trading right now, the way it looks. 16 was identified as make sure you're paid coming into the 16 basis this relationship right here on the weekly frame. And basis the monthly frame, we said this 28.14 would be an area to make sure you are paid. We're considering 12 to 12 and a half to 14 as immediate support right now. And our predictive chart rejected above the 22s, double top at 26 and a half, and then obviously coming back down and in the yellow box right now is our predictive chart. So support 12 and a half. If that end breaks, opens the door back here to the green box. And the order flow chart, we can see how we were in the upper bands and reversed, came back through that 23, 22 area, and basically came back. And our primary target on this pullback was make sure that you got something by 19, and if you had trailers, hang on. Anybody had a trailer for a little bit more. We thought that this could come back down and get a lot closer to that fill in the gap at 13, 1275 area. So a couple points of risk and reward right now. There's a 2-day chart. Yesterday's low and today's high, and come back to the middle, which is 17 and a half. And then obviously the 60 back is back here at 15 and a quarter. And the next line down here would actually be where the gap is. So good solid push. This sat here forever when I got up. Sat here forever. Liked the idea of coming backwards, but nothing was happening. Took that second cup of coffee to finally get this to come back. And a reminder of where we are located at this double top zone. I still think eventually they're going to want to bust this high, but risk and reward is obviously coming into the picture as we approach it. And sometimes they need a little pullback to get some momentum to take it out. And then I do think we need to, once we bust that, which I expect we will do at 33 and a quarter, I do believe that then we have to pay attention to that coming back for the overshoot, and then see if that gets abandoned eventually. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking. And Opinions mean nothing. It's how do we trade the swings? How do we trade the pushes? Two-way day, I think, is what we've got. And coming into the open, obviously, anybody that has had a good swing is taking their profits right now and certainly should be paid coming into 22s. All right, play well today, and hope this helps.